Bonjour à tous et toutes et bienvenue sur la colline du Parlement. Je vous remercie d'être ici aujourd'hui. C'est un honneur de vous accueillir en ce lieu au cœur de notre démocratie canadienne. Aujourd'hui, quelque chose de rare se produit ici. On a plus de 140 moines et maîtres spirituels venus de partout du Canada et même des États-Unis. On se rassemble tous ici sur la colline, non pas pour le pouvoir, ni pour une partie, ni pour le politique, mais seulement pour la paix. Pour la première fois de notre histoire, des reliques sacrées du Bouddha sont présentées sur la colline du Parlement. C'est vraiment un moment historique. Et c'est un moment profondément humain. Permettez-moi, s'il vous plaît, de poursuivre en anglais. Ottawa is a city known for three things: power, party, and politics. But today, these halls open their doors to something different. Today, we are honored to welcome monks and spiritual leaders who have traveled here from across Canada and the United States, not for power, not for party, and not for politics. We are here for peace, for purpose, and for people. More than 500,000 Buddhists proudly call Canada home. They are your neighbors, your colleagues, your fellow citizens. And for the first time in our nation's history, sacred relics of the Lord Buddha are present on Parliament Hill. This moment belongs not to anyone in our community, it belongs to all of Canada. We are joined today by more than 140 monastics representing the Tibetan, Theravada, Mahayana, and humanistic Buddhist traditions. They have gathered to mark Canadian Buddhist Heritage Month and to invite Parliament to formally recognize what these communities already give to the life of this country. Among them is a guest who has come to us from Fort Worth, Texas, the Venerable Bhikkhu Panakara. This past winter, he walked 2,300 miles on foot from Texas to Washington, across 10 American states, where more than 108 days exactly. He carried no political affiliation. There was no party banner. His only call was for peace. As he walked through the streets of America, thousands of Americans, many who were actually non-Buddhists, came out into the streets to walk beside him. People of every faith and people who did not have a faith came out in small cities and big cities alike, each one taking a single shared step, each one saying, peace is worth walking towards. And now he joins us here to carry that same message to the Parliament of Canada, and it's a gift to every one of us as Canadians. It's now my honor to introduce Member of Parliament Mr. Gill, who's our host for this event. Mr. Gill.
I think I want my papers. Okay, and this. Thank you everyone, and thank you to my friends that have joined me from far and wide. Today on Parliament Hill, we are gathered to celebrate the contributions of Buddhist Canadians and their efforts of officially recognizing Canadian Buddhist Heritage Month. Canada is made stronger by the many different cultures, traditions, and faith-based organizations that contribute to our country and help shape our national identity. This is an important opportunity to recognize the lasting impact Buddhist Canadians have made to our communities across our nation. Canada has over 500,000 Buddhist Canadians who have helped build strong communities in every part of our country. The values celebrated here today are compassion, respect, generosity, and reflection, among many others. These are the values that continue to positively impact Canadians and bring people together across our nation from different backgrounds and different background cultures. It is also very meaningful to see so many of our friends from our Buddhist community groups that are gathered here on Parliament Hill today, like everyone that has joined me to my left and to my right. Events like this are important ones because they remind us of the importance of preserving and celebrating the traditions of heritage that make Canada such a diverse and welcoming country. They also serve as a reminder that despite our different backgrounds and beliefs, Canadians are united by shared values. Shared values like kindness, understanding, and mutual respect. I would like to recognize the ongoing efforts to officially designate May as Canadian Buddhist Heritage Month. Recognizing and celebrating the history of Buddhist Canadians is an important step in honoring communities that have contributed so much to Canada for generations. As Canadians, it is important that we continue to celebrate the diversity that makes our country so special. I am truly honored to be standing in front of you today with my friends, and I want to take this time to thank everyone that has traveled from far and wide, not only from Canada, we have guests from the United States as well. And our purpose is one purpose, to make sure we can recognize Canadian Buddhist Heritage Month. So again, to everyone that has traveled here from far and wide, we thank you for joining us on Parliament Hill.
Thank you, MP Gill. At this point, we'll invite Venerable Chua Fan from the Fo Guangshan Temple.
Good morning. My name is Venerable Chua Fan from Fo Guangshan Temple of Toronto and Mississauga. So on behalf of the Canadian Buddhist Heritage Month Nation Gathering Committee, I would like to express our sincere gratitude for your presence here today on Parliament Hill. And today's gathering is more than a Buddhist event. It is a Canadian moment. So Buddhist communities from many traditions, cultures, and provinces have come together on Parliament Hills to affirm values that are deeply needed in our world today: compassion, mindfulness, peace, and mutual respect. At a time when the world faces divisions, conflict, and uncertainty, we believe Buddhism offers an important message, not through confrontations, but through understanding, not through exclusions, but through harmony. My teacher, Venerable Master Xing Yun, often taught the spirits of harmony and coexistence. He reminded us that although people may differ in ethnicity, language, religions, and culture, we still share on humanity and one interconnected future. As my master often taught, we should strive for peace in our hearts, harmony in society, and coexistence in our world. Canada itself is a beautiful example on this spirit. Today on Parliament Hill, Buddhist communities from East Asia, South Asia, Southeast Asia, Tibet, Sri Lanka, and Western communities are standing together. Different traditions, different languages, different ropes, yet united in our aspirations of contribute to peace and harmony in society. This gathering also represents our shared hope for the establishment of Canadian Buddhist Heritage Month at this national level, not for privileged, but for understanding, inclusions, and recognitions of Canada's multicultural heritage. So may today's gathering become a bridge of friendships, understanding, and hope for Canada, for our world. Thank you.
We'd now like to invite Venerable Dr. Bhante Saranapala, who is from the West End Buddhist Temple and Meditation Center in Mississauga, Ontario.
Thank you. Good afternoon. I am Bhante Saranapala. I'm also known as the Urban Buddhist Monk. I'm the chair of the largest Canadian Buddhist festival happening in Toronto. So today is a very proud and historic day for the Buddhist communities in Canada. Buddhism has been practiced in Canada for more than a century. We have three types of major Buddhists living in this country. I call them hyphenated Buddhist, non-hyphenated Buddhist, neither hyphenated nor non-hyphenated Buddhist. So we have Buddhist people, Buddhist communities from almost all Buddhist countries living here across Canada. And Buddhism is all about nonviolence, tolerance, kindness, compassion, love, and all the positive things. And of course, Buddhism promotes mental health, and so meditation is the best medicine for the mental health. And we Canadian Buddhist communities gathered today at the Parliament in Ottawa to officially encourage all the parliamentarians to recognize the month of May as the Buddhism Heritage Month. This is because, it's a sacred month for us, like Christmas, and officially recognizing Buddhism Heritage Month, May, gives us a great privilege, a sense of huge belonging to this nation. And as Buddha taught us, hatred cannot be appeased by hatred. Hatred can be appeased only by love and compassion. With this in mind, I had the privilege of initiating a program calling every country a mindful and kind nation. And of course, I officially call Canada a mindful and kind nation. We are bringing health, mental health, wellness, happiness, peace through the principle of kindfulness. And of course, all Buddhist communities are making such a huge contribution towards the well-being of Canada. Canada is known for peace in the world, and we are here to sustain that peace and to promote that peace. So with this in mind, I would like to conclude my remarks. May all blessings of the Buddha, Dhamma, and the Sangha be with you, and happy Vesak, happy Buddha Purnima.
Thank you. At this point, it's a great honor for me to introduce my own spiritual master, the Venerable Tsendok Rinpoche from Tsendok Monastery, Vancouver, Canada.
Good afternoon. My name is Tsendok Rinpoche. I'm the chairperson and the chairman in the Buddhist Heritage Month. Today we are very happy to be here. Many Buddhist monastics around 6 provinces, and some monks from all the way from the New York, and so join this historic Buddhist Heritage Month. So some the monastery numbers 150, more than 150 monastics come to join. Also lay people, more than 200 people join, participate in this holy historic and Buddhist Heritage Month. So our countries, and then multicultural countries, multi-religious countries, we come here as a gathering, that is our government, to accept and the May of the 2026, or May of the every year the May Buddhist Heritage Month. They can wish they can announce that this happens this year or next year. Thank you so much having us to hear and participate, showing us a lot of place we visit. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Rinpoche. Your English has improved a lot, actually. And then we have guests also from the United States. While we have a Canadian focus in this event, we also are honored to have many friends from the United States to join us. And on that note, the Venerable Bhikkhu Panakara from the Hua Dwa Vipassana Bhavana Center.
Namo Buddhaya. Hello everyone. I'm Venerable Panyakara from USA. I live in Fort Worth, Texas. And today, in front of you all, I'm very grateful and honored to be here during this May Vesak event. And as I join here today, in the first time in Canada, if you're aware of the Walk for Peace in the United States and Sri Lanka, we have the venerable monks who walk for 1,000 miles across the country to raise awareness of peace, loving kindness, and compassion to other people. So during my talk of the Walk for Peace, I always say that because of unmindful, we always react. And then when we react, we suffer. And with that suffering, we create more and more problem to the world. For that reason, I have seen so much suffering people around me in Fort Worth itself and wherever I travel to do disaster relief. And by seeing so much suffering like that, and I always ask myself what a Buddhist monks can do to support the people in our nation and around the world. And for that reason, I came up with the Walk for Peace to raise the awareness of peace, and hoping that during our walk, we can, people will slow down and reflect to look back within so peace can happen at that moment for them. And then during our walk, I always share that if we always chasing the outside world, chasing the materialities and everything, there will be no peace to us. And if we be able to slow down, to look back within, peace will begin that way. And without loving kindness, without mindfulness, we cannot practice and to bring peace to ourselves. And there are thousands and thousands, countless of people came out to support the mission of peace. And actually now that there are so many people, they are practicing mindfulness to bring peace to them right now. And they share it to their family members, to the society, and to friends, and to the world. That practicing peace, practicing mindfulness will bring peace to everyone and to support the country. For that reason, I'm here in Canada to join the Vesak month, the Buddhist Heritage Month. And I truly believe that Buddhism can also support the world, support the country to bring peace to everyone who willing to slow down and listen to their heart, listen to their mind. And so many people in Canada that before when I came to the Canada, people say that Canada is the beautiful country. And the people in Canada is so nice and peaceful. And I encountered that while I am in Canada. People are so kind. And listening to the talk and the sharing from the venerable monks and nuns that the parliaments and all the government officials are supporting a lot to the Buddhist society here in Canada. Therefore, Buddhism is not a religion. Buddhism is a way of life. So recognizing Buddhism as a heritage month in May will also support the people to join in this mission of peace, compassion, and loving kindness. And I truly hope that all of the beings in this country and around the world will live in peace and compassion and loving kindness. Thank you so much.
Thank you all, venerable speakers. Thank you, Member of Parliament Gill. Just and in closing, perhaps there are many of you who wish you could be here in Ottawa. It's a beautiful day. If you cannot join us in person, you can join us on our website. That website is BuddhistHeritageMonth.ca, BuddhistHeritageMonth.ca. Again, we are here to advocate to all members of Parliament that there should be a month of May designated for Buddhist Heritage Month. If you believe in that, please visit our website, and thank you for joining us today. Merci.
Thank you. Merci. C'est ce qui me fait à cette conférence de presse. This concludes the press conference.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you so
Lunchtime.
much.
Yeah.